lived. I'm a culture shaper.
The Lord, I believe that it's your job to search, right? For a wife. I do. Because the Bible says he who finds a wife finds a good thing, right?
Yeah.
But a couple of points to that is I believe that first you start with a purpose, then you start with a place, then you get your person.
Let's break it down for the TikTok clip.
So you start with a place.
Give a preface for the clip.
What you want me to give a preface for, Thomas? You know what? How about you clip
When
it?
it comes to...
How about you clip it?
I'm sorry, bro. I'm trying to place you to be a speaker. I'm trying to give you the list.
Thank you.
Rick.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Just be like,
all right,
when dating as a Christian, the big
let's get to the text. We go to get to the text because you wanna talk about stuff. You want to talk about mothers?
I thought we.
You want to talk about mothers? We're going to Genesis chapter 2.
It's the PCast, bro.
The Lord took the man and placed him in the Garden of Eden to work and watch over it. First, he got a place. His place was where?
The garden.
Eden, the Garden of Eden. Then he got a
job.
Purpose, right?
Yeah.
Before he got his person. So when you're dating as a Christian, the Lord will begin by giving you a place. He will begin by giving you a place and a purpose. Somewhere to go. So what that mean? If you homeless, houseless, right?
Yeah.
Without a home, without a house, because the home's where the heart is. I'm trying to be PC.
Yeah.
If you are broke, bum, couch surfing, should you be on Hinge?
It's not the time. There's only one reason why you be on Hinge.
Why? Because I got one good reason.
We'll give yours.
You trying to get some bread and some booty at the same time. And if you can make that work, bro. See, if you get bread and booty together, you got both of them in one order. I didn't even know they sold on the same menu.
I didn't.
Bro, got bread and booty on Hinge.
Yeah, bro.
Where they get that on Amazon?
Yeah.
I need.
If you are a broke man on Hinge, on Tinder, on Grindr, it's the Big 2-6.
Big 2-6.
You're not looking for a partner.
And Grindr has women too.
I think they tricked you. They're not women.
No, like they.
You got boneless women, bro. Like that's not a woman, bro. Actually, no, bone-in.
Women.
I got bone-in women, bro. That's not actually women, bro. They tricked you, bro. If you are a broke man on Hinge, on Tinder, on Grindr, in the Big 2-6, you're not looking for a partner. You are looking for a nanny. You are looking for a caretaker. You are looking for somebody to emotionally support you through your bumness. That's all it is.
And not even just emotionally support you, but like emotionally coddle you. To make you be complacent and comfortable
exactly.
in where you are.
To reinforce, like
to reinforce.
Maybe this basement isn't so bad. I got a girl.
Yeah.
I got access to booty whenever I want.
And basements be stinking.
She don't even care that it be stinking down here.
She probably stink too then.
There's mold on the walls. There's flies everywhere. Spiders.
It's probably from her inside her legs.
Yeah.
It attracts mold.
There you go. Something about it.
Smell like everybody walking around with their booty cheeks open.
Yeah, bro. That's all you're looking for.
Bro, I see this meme. It said, why your house smell like everybody walking around spreading their booty cheeks open?
That is crazy.
Everyone?
Like all of us, bro. Like every single one of us.
Everybody booty cheeks open.
Like
open cheeks in here.
Like the whole duration that we're home, like you were just sitting there watching TV. Or like for a short period of time, bro.
It's so nasty. So start by giving you a place and a purpose before he gives you your person.
Mm-hmm.
Because what's more important than having a person is having a purpose. What's more important than having someone to coddle you? What's more important than having someone to make you feel complacent, to justify your behaviors, whether that be good or bad? What's more important than that is understanding and knowing what you're called to do from God. Because God created us all with a purpose. So before I go trying to involve myself into someone else's life, before I go and try to involve myself into someone else's plans and someone else's purpose and their calling and their reason and their being for living, I need to know what I'm doing with mine.
Yeah.
That's in life, period. And then as a man, furthermore, before you go and try to be with a woman, you need to know your direction. Because the job of a leader is to direct.
Yeah.
The job of a leader is to lead. And I can't lead you in a direction if I don't know my direction. What are you going to follow?
Yeah.
And since we're there, we might as well talk about it because men say women are not submissive anymore. Women will never be submissive to a man who does not know how to lead. So I can't speak to the submission or lack thereof of women in today's society. But what I can say is that there's a lack of leadership in the men in today's society. And there's no woman that will follow a man who cannot lead. And a lot of times you see women getting with men who cannot lead. The women who get with men who cannot lead are just there to be the leader. What do you mean you're the one making the decisions?
Oh, that's worse. Let me ask my wife.
What do you mean you're there to guide your boyfriend? First of all, he ain't even your husband, and you already babysitting him? Go ahead and call it a day.
Right. Wait, how long have you been dating?
Don't get
7?
me started now.
7 years.
The
number of completion?
Because you know Kyla Pratt.
Yeah,
They've been engaged for 13 years.
Oh my God, just forever.
We're celebrating our 13th year of engagement.
I'm like, wow, that's wrong.
I'm like, what are they doing that for? But whatever.
Yeah. So let's kind of, before we close it out, let's kind of put a definition on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
What if I'm like a really good video game player?
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I like playing video games.
Your purpose has nothing to do with your earthly activities. Your purpose has to do with a heavenly calling that's exhibited here on earth. So it has nothing to do with your earthly skill set. My purpose has nothing to do with, not say nothing to do. My purpose is not driven by my performances. Mm-hmm. Say that again. My purpose is not driven by my performances. So just because I can play the piano, just because I can play the bass or mix a song or, you know what I'm saying, do some video work, whatever you need. I'm an actor. I'm an actor. That's not your purpose. Your purpose is heavenly. You are called to do something on behalf of the kingdom of God. And maybe your skills like video game playing, maybe that is going to be a let's say a river. Thinking of the word conduit, conduit, a river, a stream, something to streamline you into walking in your purpose. Maybe the skill set is your start because God gave you that skill set. Oh, I'm really good at video games. Like there are some people who are, and that may be a God-given skill set, but it's not a God-given purpose to play video games all day. Mm-hmm. So what do you believe that the Lord has orchestrated in your life before? The Bible says in Jeremiah that I knew you before I formed you in your mother's womb, right? So if he knew you and he predestined you, he preordained the steps of your life, knowing where you should end up. He has a will for you. To figure out where that will is, you start with what he gave you. If you want to figure out where your end purpose is, you have to figure out what the Lord started you with from birth. A good place to start is in the book of 1 Corinthians to review the gifts. Mm-hmm. Look into 1 Corinthians and reviewing the gifts of the Spirit, right? I'm going to leave it at that. Yes. No. I was going to say some more. Reviewing the gifts of the Spirit, right? And then praying about it. Lord, I feel like I might have the gift of mercy. I feel like I might have the gift of generosity. Mm-hmm. Are you called to change your neighborhood by being generous? Are you called to lead a family? That's a calling. That's a purpose. Maybe your purpose is to lead a family. Now, to lead a family, that might look like you going and getting a good, well-paying job with some decent benefits. Because you can't lead no family on insurance. Yeah. Insurance is expensive. You need a job. You need a JAUB. Yeah. JAUB. You need a job. A job. Yeah. So if you feel like the Lord is calling you to, and I honestly feel like your purpose always starts with your pain point. Whatever upsets you, but doesn't bother anyone else, that's what you're called.
That's probably what you got to dig into.
Whatever it is that when I see that thing, when I hear about that thing, when I experience that thing, it doesn't sit right with my soul. Like I get angry to the core. I get upset. I get bothered. I get I get vexed. That's the old folks. I get vexed in the spirit. Oh, shut up. Vexed my soul. Yeah, vexed in my soul. Mm-hmm. My spirit is vexed. That's what they say.
There's Cinefoot.
Cinefoot. My puzzle piece. Right? Whatever that thing is, that's probably most likely what you're called to. Mm-hmm. So think about that. These are some practical application points for people trying to figure out what their purpose to. Once you find your purpose, once you find your place, where are you going to establish? Where is the metaphorical home that you're building? Where is your place? Right? Does that mean you can't date while you're living with your mama? I don't think I'm saying that. But I am saying that you got a stable place. Let's say that.
Mhm.
The place should be stable. Okay?
Mhm.
So, like, couch surfing is a no.
Yeah, it's gonna be no.
But no matter who it is, because even like Bible says, it's like, for this reason, a man leaves his mother and his father to cling to his wife. For this reason, it's after he found his place, purpose, and person that he left his home. So if we're talking about like the cultural context, like people, they courted until they got married and they moved in together. Like that's just the way it happened, right? Now, I didn't want to do that. That's why I moved out first, right? I wasn't going to do that. But, I'm not really saying.
Yeah, because rent is expensive now.
Some folks say.
Yeah.
Some folks say. Like, I have a pastor who does not believe in dating. Like, dating around, but not trying to pursue a serious marriage until you find your own place and move your wife in.
Yeah.
That's old school. That's country.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And shacking up.
I am a little old school.
Yeah.
So,
just a little bit of it.
Just a little bit. But yeah, so, but the calling is a stable place, right? A God-given purpose. And then at that time, only at that time, does God provide your person. Now, what happens if you meet your person before you feel like you have all those things? Is that person maybe not yours no more? It was fake.
Right. Oh, that's a good one. That's something that you could be battling with for sure.
Yeah.
I say that this, bro. Keep on the payroll. Just keep on the payroll. Keep on the payroll. But let them know what. But let them know, like, this position.
You know what? Thomas ain't tripping. He just pimping. Thomas ain't tripping. He just
That's
pimping.
how you know it's real.
That's how you know it's real. He just pimping. He just pimping. Keep showing on the payroll. Keep trying to be real close. Keep trying to be real close. You gotta be too close. Don't let her know. You know what I'm saying? I gotta keep you close, so you gotta go. Tight. He ain't tripping. He just pimping.
Payroll. But you gotta let her know that this position may close.
Right.
The position may close depending on the environment of the economy during the moment, during the season.
Tight.
But you never stop grinding.
Tight.
You still try and get that equity up.
Tight.
If it don't work, it don't work.
Tight. We got one. I'm not gonna push it.
Yeah,
we got one. Let's just let it go. All right.
Right around this out. I feel like they need to know the art of the dap. In next episode, we'll tell you about the art of the dap. What does it mean? No.
I guess the last point that I put on here is, at what point is it okay to decide that we're mutual? Wait, we didn't even finish the last question I asked.
What would you say?
What was the question I asked?
I thought that was what it was.
You answered it.
It was
if
they don't have a place. Yeah.
So they don't have a place and a purpose. Could it still be a person? Yeah. So the answer is definitely yes.
It's okay to have a friend.
Yeah, it's okay to have a friend. You like your mama say, it's okay to have friends.
Yeah, you have a little friend.
He's just your little friend. Yeah. Right.
You only unlock that if you have a single mom.
Yeah, but yeah. Okay. So then my last question then is, at what point is it okay to decide that this is exclusive?
Yeah.
What do you think?
When it's time to put your eggs in all the basket, bro. My dad used to be a big proponent of saying that. You're supposed to do that now. You're not supposed to do that. I'm like, Dad, you cheated on my mom. Like, I'm not. No, Dad, you took the advice the entirely wrong direction, bro. When you have your place, you have your purpose, or at least you have the means of getting those things, and this woman checks the boxes off, and you kind of weighed whether you can tolerate or deal with, like, her shortcomings. Mm-hmm. And that always takes a little bit of mirror looking. Like, think of your shortcomings, think of her shortcomings, and then just be like,
And more so,
leaning on Christ in order to understand that you can get past those things.
And even more so than you being able to tolerate her shortcomings, comparing your shortcomings and understanding, like, is there a big deficit somewhere?
Like, in where?
We got shortcomings in the same place.
In
the same place.
Mm-hmm.
Who gonna pay the bills?
Yeah.
You mean we both broke?
Yeah. Like, I'm bad with money. You bad with money.
Listen.
Listen.
I still got a check sitting in the car. I need to drop it off to the people. Thomas, you said you would take it and throw it at her.
Oh, no. I said I wouldn't do that, actually.
Oh, that is what you said.
Yeah. I'm trying to get place here, too. That's what I said.
And then I'm like, why are you trying to...
When you move out, I want to move in.
So mutual agreement, number one. Mutual agreement. Number two, a willingness to sacrifice. And number three, like you said, the purpose and the place. Yeah. That's what I think. I think you need to have those three. Mutual agreement, willing to sacrifice, and your purpose and your place. If you're going to be my one and only thing relationally, then you're gonna have to be my everything
Yeah.
relationally. If you're my only thing relationally, you need to be my everything relationally.
Yeah.
I feel like there's dangers in committing too soon. Like you're bound for heartbreak. You're bound to be damaged. Like and the thing about being damaged in a relationship, like getting heartbroken in a relationship, is like you can never really, really not take your damage with you to the next one.
Yeah.
And I kind of learned that the hard way
Because
there's been people that I've dated who I felt like, oh, it came and gone. Not the one. Next. Wasn't really too phased by it. But the little things that person said, like they stay with you. They do. It doesn't matter. Even the ones that was like the little one-offs, like they stay with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the more you get to know someone, the more they'll linger in your heart.
Yeah.
And you're taking that. We're all just out here trying to find our person. We out here just trying to make it work. Everybody trying to do this. Every single person doing the same thing, trying to figure out what's for us. That's it. That's it at any age. You know what I mean? Like from 18 to 80, we're just trying to figure out what's for us. And in the process of doing it, sometimes we make bad choices. You can't choose whether or not you end up in heartbreak, but you can choose how hard you end up in heartbreak.
Mm-hmm.
And you choose that by making better choices on the front end. Before I get too heavily involved with this person, did I properly vet? Right? Did I properly study, examine, and analyze? Because it's when you get into that exclusivity that the heartbreak is open. The old folks always told me that you gotta just have a couple of friends. Because when you have friends, you don't get heartbroken.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, well, when I have friends, then I don't got nobody to kiss on.
Listen, that is an unsung strat. People will get on. They got on me because I was playing the long game. I think you got on me once because I was playing the long game.
What long game?
Be friends first. That was my biggest thing in high school. I was just like, I just want to be friends first. Get the number.
Thomas, how did it work for you?
Things, huh?
The question, I said, how did it work for you, Thomas?
I don't know what you're talking about, but being friends
Bro,
first.
You're saying you got on me, and it like it worked
because you think of
did it.
Think about your homies. Don't listen to him. It's the big 2-6. You think about your homies, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have no romantic connections to your homies, but you with your homies like every week. You in the group chat, y'all talking, blah, blah, blah. It's like 3-4 of y'all. You know their deepest, darkest secrets. You can quote your homie before he says something because you just know him.
It's not like you might be in love with your homie, bro.
The same thing goes with Dez. I mean, the girl that you're trying to get with. If you're just in the proximity of them, women will spill everything, bro.
That's true.
They'll start telling you about the guys that they're messing with. And the guys, what they did and how they did. And, oh, he did this, so I said this, and I did this, and I did this. If you just sit back and listen, she'll tell all. She'll tell all of it, brother.
I get your vibe.
So there's no reason why you should begin a relationship like, oh, I don't know why she did that. I don't know. She keep my car. She keep my car. It's like, brother, if you were losing context clues, you didn't have to use context clues. She told you what she would do to a man. She sent you that Instagram reel. Was like, if I did that, I'd pop his tires. I cut his balls off. I have sex with his daddy.
Thomas, I need mine crazy like that.
I need mine crazy like that. You're crazy.
I am a little bit.
No, bro. Having a crazy woman,
that's me. Like I'm the problem.
Literally, yes.
I need her chasing me down the street.
Yeah, see, no. He's like, I like my little ghetto, Dez. You gotta stop. It's the big 2-6. We're getting too old for this, bro. Crazy women don't need to be wrapped up in the arms of embrace. They need to be wrapped up in the arms of what do they call these? A straight jacket.
I got one in my closet.
No.
My closet, shorty. I like her when her hoop's too big for her ears, for real.
Yeah, no. Listen, there's a reason
why.
I like
her braids fresh and her edges laid.
Okay.
I like it when her lip gloss a little sticky and her gum pop when she talk.
Oh, come on. No. Yep, see? Nope. No.
Pretty good.
It took 4 times. Nope. You forced it. Yeah, no.
Listen,
there's a reason why. There's a reason why. I don't know if I should say this. I was about to say there's a reason why different religions, why they don't. They're women. Oh, my God. I won't say that.
And bro said I was about to say this very, very, and you still said it?
I won't say that.
You did.
I'm not going to. Again.
Right.
Can't have no crazy.
That spiel about being friends first. That's what it was.
Yeah, about being friends first. It is so easy, bro. The strategy guide is here. It dropped. You don't got it. It's not the 1990s where you had to go to the library. You had to go to the comic book store to find the game strategy guide for Pong. It's like, bro, no. We know. We understand it now innately. Listen to her. She will talk.
Yeah. Yeah, I can agree. Yeah, I would suggest being friends first. I feel like in 2026, that's a little difficult though.
In the big 2-6, it's
In
hard to
big
be
two-
friends?
It is.
How?
Because where do you find your friend?
Well, okay. Well, my point is mute. Because where are you finding these hoes?
Yeah.
You know,
Like the only time, like
they'll tell you to go find them at church.
Mm.
They be the same way.
bro, I'm good. I'm good off the church girls, bro.
They be the same way.
Well, because actually, you know who? Actually, my friends are the ones at church, and I hear everything from them, and I would never be with them. So yeah, that I feel like that proves your point.
Yeah. Which is like, all right. Like, at least you're in the church. You
Yeah.
know? Rather than find a girl at a bar.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't like God at all.
Yeah. Well, I listen. That's when I found out the bar was amazing.
Really?
I'm like, I never met a girl at a bar before.
Yeah. I was like, you talking about the alcohol. That's why the bar was amazing for you,
Thanks
bro.
to the beach. It was a drink.
Like,
though.
there's alcohol everywhere, guys. Come inside, bro. Look at this. Look what I found. It's like this, yes.
Yeah. I mean, because I have more female friends than male friends, of course. And out of all of them,
Why is that, of course? Are you flexing on this or are you gay? Like,
no, I was like, you know that.
okay, I know it, yeah. But like, they don't know that.
I wasn't talking to them. I'm talking to you. There's only one person in the room, Thomas. Jesus, rise.
You're like, I only have female fans. You already know that, though. It's
You
like,
do.
okay, sure. Okay.
You do.
Yeah.
Not even my point. Like you.
I'm sorry.
bro.
I'm sorry.
Like, but yeah, I can agree with the being the friends first. That's what I was saying. Like, just where to find them.
Yeah.
Every time I find one, you know how I find her?
Mm-hmm.
Because she want me.
Yeah.
Remember the last time I found somebody as a friend?
So God brought him to you?
Nah, it must have been the devil.
Ah.
It must have been a trap. It must have been a trap from Satan. That wasn't the Lord. I can't
You do
even
a
lie on
pitfall.
these like that.
But I think nowadays in the big 2-6 that is like a good thing now. That we can't find them.
Why?
Now lock
for
in.
yourself.
No, lock in.
You-
Lock in.
I
Lock
rebuke
in.
you.
Let me try and articulate this as best as I can. The fact that they're just like not readily available because we're in a fallen world makes you have to wait a little bit longer.
Pause.
Makes you have to look a little bit
Pause.
longer.
That sounds so good. That sounds so good on paper.
I know.
Somebody could preach that so good
I
at Kenya
know.
Ridge this Sunday.
I'm just
They would get extra tithes. But the reason that's nonsense is because they are already available on OnlyFans.
No.
They're at plenty on
No.
ph.com.
Whoa. Oh my God.
They just ain't out here walking around on a college campus looking beautiful.
Okay.
They take online classes and they sell Kuda Cat at night.
Listen.
Or Kuda Cat during the day if they take my night class.
It's almost, what I'm saying is, it's almost an advantage to the men because it forces you to not focus on women so much, but focus on your PPPs or your double P.
I'm tired of focus on PP.
You, no.
I focus on PP long enough. I want a woman.
I'm trying to focus on B.
I have focused on PP for so long, bro. I want to focus on a woman. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
As a man, I get tired of focusing on PP. I did PP already. I know I got the PP already.
Okay.
I can attain the PP because we said you got to get the purpose, you got to get the place. If you don't have the place, you got to be able to attain the place. Even as a man, if I don't have both, I can get PP every time I want. I have always access to PP.
Yeah. He said, I don't want PP. I want put.
This is stupid.